This screencast will give you specific information on the reading strategy, skimming and scanning. When readers are able to effectively skim and scan to find information, it allows them to find what they are looking for without having to read the entire text. Being able to skim and scan for information helps readers when they are looking for important information, such as answering questions on a test. For this screencast, let's take a closer look at the CLB3 materials. In this folder, you will find the activity for the learners to practice the strategy, instructor reference information which you will need to project as part of the lesson, and learner notes for the strategy. You will need all of these resources, and they are all referred to within the lesson plan for this particular strategy. The lesson plan for skimming and scanning gives you a warm-up activity to introduce the strategy and to give the learners an introduction to the new vocabulary on what it means to skim and scan for information. It also explains to the learner how this strategy will help them become better readers. When you introduce the new strategy, distribute the learner notes to the students. The learner notes are a summary of what was taught in the lesson, and they are at an easy reading level for the learner. Learners should keep these notes in their binder so that they can reference them when practicing this reading strategy when using other texts. It is important that learners continuously revisit and practice the strategies. The lesson plan then shows you how to model the strategy for learners to demonstrate how they skim and scan to find important information without having to read the entire text. When you model this strategy, use the think aloud statements in the lesson plan to show your thinking as you search for information. For example, you could say, "Sometimes I can skim the text by reading the first and last sentence of each of the paragraphs to find out what the text is about." In the guided practice part of the lesson, you will demonstrate how to skim and scan for particular information using a new piece of text. Following the guided practice part of the lesson, the learners then complete an independent practice activity where they practice using the strategy to find information on a new piece of text. Finally, there is a short closing activity. Please refer to the lesson plan for information on how to teach this strategy in more detail.